You hear so many claims regarding intermittent fasting. It can help you burn fat, it can help you look younger, it can help you detox your body faster. What's true? What's not? Is there any scientific evidence that intermittent fasting actually works? Let's discover in our video today. Hi girls and boys, it's Fruity Mama Yule here, nutrition and lifestyle coach at Rawsome Healthy, and today we're talking about intermittent fasting and the truths and myths surrounding it. Now, first, if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, what is it? Well, intermittent fasting is when you have a break from food for about 16 out of 24 hours in a day. So for example, you finish your dinner at 7 p.m. and then you don't have your breakfast until about 11 a.m. So in this way, you have a long gap where you're not eating and your body is resting, and experts claim supposedly it can burn fat and it can even build muscle doing intermittent fasting. So is that true? Okay, so let's talk first about fat loss. Can intermittent fasting help you lose fat? Well, intermittent fasting per se is not going to help you burn fat. What matters here is calories in and calories out. And what matters is that you don't overeat on calories and you certainly burn your calories during the day through physical activity. Now, there was a study done by the University of Chieti in Italy, and what they found was that it didn't really matter if people ate most of their calories for breakfast or most of their calories for dinner. They actually achieved the same results with regards to weight loss. On the other hand, we've got another study done by the University of Vanderbilt, and what they found was that people who skipped breakfast and ate more calories for dinner actually managed to release more weight. Now, that was down simply to calories. Yes, so it was calories. So people who skipped their breakfast didn't manage to catch up on calories during the day, whereas people who ate their breakfast during the day actually ate more calories during the day. So as you can see, intermittent fasting has got its limitations, and it certainly is to do with the amount of calories that you eat. Now, you will also hear experts in the fitness industry claiming that intermittent fasting can actually help you build your muscle. And it's hello. Hello. How can intermittent fasting help you build muscle? How can it do so? You can only build muscle if you strength train. So if you engage in strength training, you can build your muscle. If you are doing cardio, you're going to burn calories. And by burning calories and by doing strength training activities, you're going to both burn fat and build muscle. So intermittent fasting per se is not going to do it for you. Now, something that you really need to be aware of if you practice intermittent fasting is that you've got to make sure that you eat quality food and you eat nutrient-dense foods, because if you're going to skip your breakfast, then you better make sure that you catch up on nutrients and you catch up on calories necessary for your body at lunch and at dinner. And this is why when you eat a fruit-based and low-fat raw, or as much raw as possible plan, you're going to get a whole abundance of nutrients. If you also add some small amounts of nuts and seeds, you're going to be on top. You're going to be on top of your vitamins, minerals, you're going to be on top of your omegas, so fats and protein and other nutrients. So make sure that you eat nutrient-dense foods. Instead of, like some people do, they think, okay, intermittent fasting, I'm gonna do intermittent fasting and I will skip my breakfast and I will eat a lot of meat and a lot of bread and or processed food or fried food, and hopefully intermittent fasting will compensate for it. So that's not the philosophy to adopt. Intermittent fasting can be something that you add on top of your healthy diet and your lifestyle, but it can certainly not replace you eating healthily and living healthily also. Now, there are certainly benefits to intermittent fasting, and if you look around in nature, you will see that animals don't actually have 24/7 access to food. There will be times when food is sparse and they will eat fewer calories, and there will be also times when they won't have access to food. So in the modern world, on the other hand, you see human beings who have supermarkets and markets and foods everywhere, and it's very easy for us. And some people cannot even live without food for 2 to 3 hours. Like they miss their breakfast, for example, they have it later than normal and they're ready to faint. So intermittent fasting is something that can train your body to be more efficient. And it can certainly be a tool for you to help you balance your calories in and calories out. Now, personally, I have been practicing intermittent fasting together with my hubby Paul for about 6 years, ever since we switched to a high fruit and low fat raw food lifestyle. And for me, it's just something natural to do. I just don't feel like I want to eat in the morning. And I thought things would change for me during pregnancy, and they stayed pretty much the same. I still didn't feel like eating my breakfast until about 10:30 a.m. Now, during breastfeeding, I noticed the same. And I wake up in the morning, I don't feel that hungry, even though I train, even though I lift weights and I do my cardio and I do my interval training. I just don't feel hungry in the morning. So if it's something that is natural for your body, then for sure, do follow your instincts and just skip your breakfast. However, if you feel like you're just forcing yourself, you're not enjoying it, you're really forcing yourself to do intermittent fasting, then know that all that matters is calories in and calories out. And you can achieve similar results with regards to weight loss and with regards to fat loss by eating fewer calories, slightly fewer, maybe 200 to 300 fewer calories, running a small calorie deficit if your goal is to burn fat and to lose weight. And for sure, you also need to exercise, and you need to do cardio, and you need to do strength training to achieve fat loss and to build muscle. Another benefit to intermittent fasting that I wanted to mention here is detox. So your body is allowed to spend more time detoxing itself and less time digesting food. So by allowing it to spend more time in the fasting mode, your body can become much more efficient, which is something that I talked about, and your body can become cleaner, so it can cleanse itself and it can thus direct energy into healing if you're trying to heal a specific condition or restore your health. So intermittent fasting is something to practice with and see if it works for you. And it's very interesting how people who switch to high fruit and low fat raw food lifestyle, which doesn't burden your body with toxicity, which is very easy to digest and assimilate and gives you so much energy, gives your body so much energy to direct into self-healing, restoration or recovery after your athletic activities. I notice how a lot of my clients actually enjoy skipping breakfast, whereas before on their old diets, they couldn't even think about it. So again, intermittent fasting is something to experiment with, and if you enjoy it, then for sure pursue this goal of skipping your breakfast. Now, I have a question for you. Have you got any experience with intermittent fasting? Do you practice it yourself, and what do you believe are the benefits of it? Post your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you would like to get started on a sweet and delicious high fruit and low fat raw food lifestyle, go to our website at www.rawesomehealthy.com and grab yourself a free 5-day raw food menu plan. Alright, so like this video if you liked it, share it with other people, subscribe for more videos, and we will see you again very soon. Ciao for now. Now you will also hear experts, especially in the fitness industry. Now you will also okay. Fat loss food, fruit. Fat loss food is fruit. Fat loss food has got to be fruit. Eat your fruit as a fat loss food.